Hi everyone, today PhoneArena is taking a look at the new Samsung Galaxy Rugby Pro, currently available from AT&T for $100 on contract price. The Samsung Galaxy Rugby Pro is a updated version of the Samsung Rugby Smart that came out earlier in the year. The new model has a larger 4-inch display, though it remains a WVGA resolution of 480 by 800 pixels. Also has a 1.5 gigahertz dual-core Snapdragon S4 processor and is running Android 4.0.4 Ice Cream Sandwich. The device also, for data, will use AT&T's 4G LTE network. Overall, the Galaxy Rugby Pro is designed to pretty much take any kind of beating you can give it. It has military specs 1080F, which is supposed to make the phone withstand such elements such as rain and sand, high humidity, thermal shock, and is waterproof for up to 1 meter for up to 30 minutes. The overall design of the phone, though, is pretty basic. Like we said, you have a 4-inch WVGA display here on the front and 3 physical buttons here on the bottom for menu, home, and back. On the left side of the phone, have your volume rocker and button here that you can designate for different tasks. Up on top is the 3.5 millimeter headset jack, which is hidden by a water cover there. On the right side is your power and lock key. On the bottom is the micro USB port, also hidden there by the watertight seal. On the back is a 5 megapixel autofocus camera with LED flash and a little turn lock here that allows you to gain access to the battery as well as the micro SD card slot. So overall, for the $100 on contract price, considering it's pretty rugged, phone has a lot to offer if you definitely need something that can withstand certain elements. The Samsung Galaxy Rugby Pro comes running Android 4.0.4 Ice Cream Sandwich. Also uses a Samsung's TouchWiz user interface, which is pretty similar to what we've seen on the Samsung Galaxy S3 and other Samsung Galaxy phones that are out right now on the market. Overall, have a total of 7 home screens, as you can see. Pretty quick and simple to swipe there between those. Also have your static icons down here on the bottom. The app drawer, again, swipes left to right. Nothing really out of the ordinary here with the software. No themes or anything like that, but does pretty good though. Benchmark wise, in the Quadrant standard, we would get anywhere around 4850. And Antutu, we would get a 6730, and under Ninamark 2, we would get a 60.5 frames per second. So benchmark wise, does pretty decent for a dual core phone. Of course, it's not going to really compete with new quad core phones, but that's really not the objective here. We're going to use the speed test app here, see what kind of speed results we're going to get right now. We'd usually see anywhere between, let's see, we're pulling almost 17 megabits per second on the download. We've seen it go as high as 30 and as low as 5, so it really depends on the time of day and usage. So 16.52 megabits per second download, 5.84 megabits per second on the upload. So pretty good there with AT&T's 4G LTE network in our area. Trying again here, getting right around 10 on the upload. I'm sorry, 10 megabits per second on the download. And we'll check out the upload again. Yeah, right around 5 megabits per second. So pretty decent here with the speed of the device, user interface, benchmarks, and the 4G LTE connection. The Samsung Galaxy Rugby Pro comes with a 5 megapixel autofocus camera. Most of the time images look pretty decent, but sometimes like this you can see the auto white balance goes a little bit haywire, produces a little bit too much bluish purplish hue for images, but most other images outside have a pretty decent color and resolution. For interior images though, color quality does seem to go down. There's plenty of grain in the image, not too sharp, and as far as the flash is concerned, pretty decent considering the price of the phone. Better than others that we've seen, but still not quite as bright that we would like. Video recording though is a little bit of a disappointment. It's limited to only a 720p resolution, and because of that, videos aren't going to really look their best, even though it does have 30 frames per second. Still, and though colors are a little bit blotchy and doesn't really have that nice fine crisp resolution that we would come to expect from a Samsung product. But then again, for $100 on contract price, not really that bad considering. We were overall pretty pleased with the call quality on the Samsung Galaxy Rugby Pro. People that we called said that we sounded clear and natural on their end, and voices on our end also sounded natural. Only issue that we had is when turning the earpiece volume all the way up to high. Would get a little bit of a distortion here in the earpiece or in the rear speakerphone, but other than that, with normal call volumes, call quality was pretty good. Signal reception was also good, didn't drop any calls. 4G LTE data also remained steady in our area as well. Only disappointment here is the phone has a 1850 milliamp battery. Because of this, you're only going to get about 8 hours of talk time or about 15 to 16 hours of mixed usage. So not quite as a long battery time as we would hope on the device. Overall, the Samsung Galaxy Rugby Pro has a lot to offer considering the $100 on contract price. It has the 4-inch Super AMOLED display, though we do wish the resolution was a little bit better on it. Overall, the device is, like we said, pretty much designed to take a beating or any type of abuse you can throw at it. The hard rubberized construction and plastic on there does pretty well. We test dropped it a few times inside on a tile at 4 and 5 feet. Also put it in water for a few minutes, and it didn't really have any damage or issues with the device. So it does seem to really hold up well compared to some other smartphones on the market that you kind of just look at them and they're going to crack down the side. So if you want to find out more information about the Samsung Galaxy Rugby Pro, be sure to check out our website at PhoneArena.com.